Unlock seamless 24/7 financial transaction, easy loans, and rewarding savings with our innovative mobile banking solution. Taraba Online Markets. Buy and sell local and exotic products. Connect with suppliers and grow your businesses 24/7 with our vibrant e-commerce platform. TBS e-learning. Access a wall of knowledge with our comprehensive online courses and myriad of professional programs. Supersoft. Unlock exclusive subscription-based services, discounts, and reward. Don't miss this groundbreaking products and services. Join us as we all celebrate in the future and experience the future today. Taraba Business School and Taraba News, empowering your future 24/7. Ascend to the future.
Are you stuck in Jalingo late at night? Need a safe and reliable ride fast? Introducing Supercab, Jalingo's trusted ride-hailing service from anywhere in the city. We will pick you up right at your doorstep. Book a ride in seconds. Safe, fast, and affordable. Visit www.supercab.com.ng or download the Supercab app today. Supercab, your ride your way. Are you stuck?
Good morning. My name is Abraham Manajuda. To all the beautiful people of Taraba and Nigeria and beyond, welcome to your number one breakfast show, your number one breakfast companion, the Sun TV morning show. Coming to you live from the heart of the city of Jalingo to the whole world, where this morning the skies are whipping gentle blessings. It's a rainy Monday morning. And it's the kind of morning where your tea will taste better, your breakfast will taste better, your prayers feel deeper, and your bed should suddenly develop a magnetic pull because it's also a public holiday that preceded the Eid Kabir. But no, not today. Don't stay on the bed because we've got a power-packed show lined up for you. And what a weekend it has been. It was a weekend. It has Eid Kabir just rolled by, and while the Rams may have paid the ultimate price, the spirit of sacrifice, community, and gratitude remains thick in the air. Just like the Jalingo mist right now, we hope your hearts and your fridges are full. Well, if you're still lounging at home in your kaftan or in a wrapper, don't worry. This is the kind of Monday that feels like a bonus Sunday. So grab that hot copy of kunu or coffee. We've got you covered. Now, on the morning show today, shortly, I will be joined by guest analysts to unpack some major issues making waves across the nation. And later on the day, it's going to be huge. Later on the show, we'll be honored to also welcome the Chief Imam of Jalingo Central Mosque right here in the studio. You don't want to miss this. You don't want to miss the guest analyst who bring in an academia from one of our institutions who's going to do analysis on the morning papers. And after then, we are going to have the Chief Imam of the Jalingo Central Mosque also coming to the studio to have a word or two with our viewers out there. So now, before we dive in, let me tell you a little story that may just make your day on this rainy Monday morning. They said during a heavy rain in somewhere around where we call Nukai in Jalingo here, a small boy offered an umbrella to an old woman who has none. She asked, "But won't you get wet?" And he said, "I will drive faster than you, and I can run faster to a shade than you." And that is what Nigeria should be for us. When we remember to care, we shine brighter than any storm. And as the great Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie once said, we do not just tell the stories, we are made of them. So today, let's write a good one together. Rain or shine, we are here to lift your spirit, spark your your mind and celebrate the beauty of community and conscience. So stick with us this morning. The show is just getting started. And with me this morning on the show, just like I said earlier, is someone that I would say is an academia, is a staff of the College of Education, Zing. His name is Mr. Sorry. And our guest this morning, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
You're welcome to the show this morning.
Thank you.
I just don't know what happened. Mr. Jerry Timothy. Jerry Timothy, you're welcome to the show. A staff with the College of Education, Department of Biology.
Welcome, sir.
And how is the rain this morning?
It's a blessing to us all.
Yes, it's a blessing. And how did you enjoy the public holiday, the Eid Kabir holidays?
Well, at least I have enough rest from stress of work.
Yeah.
I have good time with my family.
That is absolutely fine.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much. You're welcome to
You're
the
welcome.
show. So, Mr. Jerry Timothy, we'll be looking at the papers this morning. Obviously, over the weekend, because of the public holiday, much may not have happened officially, but politics, things happen unofficially all the time outside of this. So let us just go to some papers, some stories making the rounds this morning. Let's go to News Direct. News Direct. On the News Direct, let me take the headlines. That will take one or two stories there. On June 12th, President Tinubu to address National Assembly, confer national honors. That is on June 12th. That is what the News Direct said. And say NDLEA seized 66 parcels of cannabis disguised as green tea at Lagos Airport. Another story has that Ota Tikpo onshore terminal has 10,000 barrels per day export first crude. And we also have another story. Tinubu first politics signal economic shift, but can it break import circle? That's analysis. Then Lagos unveils 3 new coaches for Blue Line. But the major headline has the farmer header conflict. Federal government to revive 417 grazing reserves nationwide. Targets pilots revival in multiple zones within 18 months to cut dairy imports, boost food security. That is what the News Direct has to say there, that the federal government, they are to revive the grazing, 417 grazing roads across the country, and also reserves nationwide. What's your take on this, Mr. Jerry Timothy?
Well, it's a good one, seeing or looking at the effort of the federal government. I think the main reason why the federal government want to revive this grazing reserve is to ensure peace between the herders and the farmers, which has been our heartbeat and heart cry all this while, because the clashes between the herders and the farmer actually is affecting the economy of the country a great deal. But my major concern this morning is, will this actually bring peace?
Yes.
Will this actually solve the problem we're having at hand? Because several efforts like this have been put in place even during the past administration, where President Muhammadu Buhari wanted to set up various reserves across the nation. In fact, Taraba was also mentioned. If I could get it well, Zinaxis, down to Mayo Belwa and all of that. Though there was a stiff resistance from various, locations whereby this reserve was to kickstart. But the question I keep asking myself, will this bring a lasting solution to the problem, or will this address the problem between the farmers and the herders? What I expect from the federal government is that if the federal government will do us well, let there be, sensitization of both the farmers and the herders. let there be a forum that can always address this issue so that these individuals or these two parties can always coexist in peace. The header is doing his business. The farmer too is doing his business. Let it not be that since I want to get profit, I should be suppressing the other individuals. So let me tell you very quickly, I went into farming last year, but I ended up getting only 4 bags of maize. My entire farmland was completely destroyed by these grazers. So the question I keep asking, where are they going to get the land for these reserves? Does it mean these reserves can be existing and the president want to reactivate them again?
Yes, I think there are reserves, I think that was created in the past that have been existing, but over the years, these reserves have not been maintained. And there have been grazing routes, there have been reserves that were gazetted, I think, in the 60s or so. So probably maybe they are going back to this report, because I know this figure 417 is a figure that is prominent whenever they talk about this reserve. So I believe these reserves were created years ago, but let's just, I don't think they are creating a new one. These are reserves that will be revived.
But what happened that all these reserves are dormant?
The same things that happen to all our infrastructures.
That is Nigeria for you. But our fear is that a lot of money will be sunk into this, but you won't see anything tangible coming out. But my prayer is that I want to believe that this is another way, not another way again of trying to restore our nation of our Commonwealth. Because several times you see our government coming out with policies like this, but you don't see the positive impact of this kind of programs. So all I will say is that it's a welcome idea if that will bring a lasting peace between the headers and the farmers. It will be a plus to the federal government.
I think I totally agree with you. The purpose of this should be, will it bring lasting solution? Will it have positive effects? Because if at the end of the day it is done, just like the previous interventions, and nothing happens, we're just wasting our time, because money will be spent on this. So there's no way I would deviate from what you said, because the reason why this is done is for there to be a lasting solution. Yes. Will it bring peace? Will the headers adhere to these reserves? Will also the farmers also ensure that they don't encroach into this reserve? Then again, how do they move from reserve? These are things that you need to put into. And then again, I said,
and before you land, sir, that our people also, farmers also should be educated that these are reserves that they shouldn't include, just like you mentioned, and there should be a proper monitoring. Let it be periodic.
Yes.
If there will be a periodic monitoring of these reserves, I want to believe that this reserve will not be dormant as it is now.
Yes.
There wouldn't be need for reactivating this reserve. Of course, we know money must be spent.
Definitely.
So all we are trying to say is let the federal government do the needful and ensure a lasting peace between the headers and the farmers.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let's go to the next paper, which is the Daily Trust. Almost all the papers today are having one advert or the other. The stories are just few in between. Let's go to the Daily Trust. The Daily Trust has this headline, ACF to President, prioritize governance over re-election. That is Arewa Consultative Forum telling the President to prioritize governance over re-election. We also have another story, Democracy Day, President to address joint session of the National Assembly. That is on the Daily Trust. Then we have naval officer stabbed to death in Kaduna. That's a sad one. It's uncalled for. Why should anyone be stabbed to death? And then Hajj, how 7 Nigerians pilgrims died in Saudi Arabia. That story is on Daily Trust. Then you have resident expert raise alarm over state of FCT abattoirs. The story is on page 26. Top containers call for Anambra governorship. That story is on page 18. While Kano GSM market fire traders count losses. That story is on page 5. But the major story here is 2027 division in Tinubu's base. Let me just go through the story as captured by Daily Trust to give background. They say there are cracks in the southwest home base of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, months to the formal commencement of activities leading the 2027 general election. The southwest being the president's natal base, where he cut his political teeth to become one of the most influential political leaders in the country, is regarded as in store and linchpin for 2027. But recent happening in the zones has, however, shown that the cohesion in the president base is being strengthened by many issues in no less than 3 states in the zone, especially in his home state, Lagos. Our correspondent observed that there are schisms in the president camp in Oyo, Osun, and Lagos, with the most serious threat coming from Lagos, where the president appeared not to be in good terms with the state governor, Babajide Sanwo-Olu. Recently, the Pan-Yoruba Social Cultural Organization, Afenifere, also issued a scathing criticism on the president's tenure, says Tinubu renew hope has turned into a nightmare for Nigeria. So we will take this to the step by step. Let us take those 2 steps. There's this crack in his camp in Lagos, that is his own front. And also the issue of the Afenifere saying that his renewed hope has turned a nightmare for Nigerians.
It's very unfortunate. So is it not too early that we should begin to think of 2027 election owing to the plight of Nigerians? I think what Tinubu should be thinking of as the president of this country is how he's going to unify and bring Nigerians together. Whether we like it or not, this country is divided. Though it is not that visible, but we don't need a second party to tell us that there is a division in this nation. So to me, it is too early to begin to think of 2027, let alone looking at this crack that we are talking about now. If the president will stand his ground and make sure that he brings all of us together, we shouldn't be discussing this issue here now, sir. Now, I always tell us that whenever a leader does his work well, do his homework, there's no need advertising him. He will always advertise himself through his work. If today we, just like this paper captured, if today there's already a crack, there's already a division in the Tinubu's camp, I'm afraid, sir.
Why? Because if you ask me...
Because most of these people are his loyalists. These are people that he brought them all by himself to work together as a team. Now, from the paper we've just read, even the Southwest, you mentioned Southwest also, yes, that there's a crack in the Southwest, which is Tinubu's stronghold, sir. If the Southwest is divided, what do you think will happen to Tinubu's camp? Will there be hope?
No.
The reason why today this television house is making progress is because there's unity. You people are working as one.
Yes, yes.
Wherever there is unity, whatever you want to do, you can always do it. You form a formidable force that nobody can easily crack.
Definitely, definitely.
It's very unfortunate because looking at the way things are going, as we mentioned, how will Tinubu's team succeed even when his main allies are already pulling out gradually?
But in supporters, we say that you win some, you lose some. And that if you look at it, some people who were not with him in the past are joining him now. Like we have this Akwa Ibom state governor, you have Delta state governors, you have even Rivers state governor, you have many rumored governors, and their political structures coming to join him. Is it not plus and minus? Please, let's pick this call. Hold on, sir. Hello. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Sun TV. What's your name and where are you calling from? Hello. Good morning. Okay. Sorry, sir. Okay.
A house divided against itself cannot stand. And so how sure are we that these people that decamping from PDP back to APC will know again decamp back again tomorrow?
That is politics. So yes, they might leave tomorrow. They might even leave before evening.
Before evening. So I am looking at it that it's better you strategize your house with people you know too well than people you are just knowing in the evening. These are people that you know since in the morning. You'll be eating together, you build your house together, you do several things together. These other ones are just coming in the evening. And of course, they have their own, maybe in court, they may also have skeleton in their cupboard. There's something they're also targeting to get, which they can always turn their back at him when things are not going well. Just like Machiavelli always says, mercenaries, they play alongside with you when things are good. But when things are bad, you see them turn their back and also try to pitch their tent with another person. So I'm afraid it's better he go along with those that they started together. If I were him, I will try and call them together and ask what is the problem so that we can resolve it amicably than, you know, building my strength on these people that are just coming in the evening that I don't know much about them. How sure are we, sir, that these people like this governor, the Akwa Ibom, and the other ones that are decamping back to his camp, how sure are we that they can deliver?
Well, let us, that is left for him to decide. But one thing I know with President Tinubu was, I remember way back in 2006, when he was governor of Lagos State.
Yes, sir.
When towards the elections, there were a lot of his associates, Afikuyomi, Ganiu Solomon, many they wanted to contest for governor, but he decided to endorse Fashola, who was literally unknown to many people then. He was just his chief of staff, and they kicked off. All of them left for different parties to go and contest. Somehow, the election came, Fashola, and they all came back and became commissioners. So maybe he has his way of always trying to put his people. They may have the cracks, but he always have this way. Even if you remember, during the presidential primaries, he had problems with a lot of people who were close with him. But eventually on the day, well, I'm not saying that this, but this is something over the years that I've seen within his political camp. There's always this division, but he has a way of managing those divisions just before he breaks it down. Then where we have issue again is the opposition themselves. They are making things too easy for him, don't you think so? They are not united.
They are not united.
That is where the problem. I will tell people, I'll say the problem will not be Tinubu losing. It is the opposition handing over power to him. What do you think of?
Yes, I have respect for President Tinubu because that man is a seasoned politician. If you allow me, he's one of the best politicians Nigeria ever had. He knows how to play his cards. If you would allow me, I will tell you that Tinubu is just trying to weigh in between the two so that he can always know how to play his card this time. This issue of crack they are even talking about, don't be surprised. He may have created it artificially.
Well, if you think so.
Now, coming back to the opposition party, it's very unfortunate that PDP is gone.
They're still.
An in-house fight is the worst fight you can ever mention.
Just like you said, the unity here. If I was fighting with the studio manager, you wouldn't even be able to do that.
Yes. In-house fight. If PDP will not put his house in place, I'm afraid they should forget 2027. And you know what, sir? I've not seen anybody in PDP that, Nigerians can, at this point in time, that Nigerians we always rally around and say we are endorsing you as a president.
Oba Laji Atiku Abubakar, the governor. Well, don't let me mention.
Well, we've come a long way, and we know what we want. We are tired of, people coming to us with sweet promises and fail us. They will promise us in the morning and fail us in the evening. We are tired of that, sir. We want people that can always stand by their words. Well, I don't want to mention them, but of course myself and you know that Nigeria is at this point in time, Nigeria is like trading to this particular height that nobody now will cajole or compel us into voting someone that we don't want.
Yes, we've gotten beyond.
We've gotten beyond that. That is why you see I'm always, whenever I go through, some articles, some novels, I'm also watch through some countries' National Assembly and the way they do governance, like the South Africans. I'm always challenged. These are young men, young women, they will stand up and address the leadership of their country whenever they are wrong. But today, you discover that these same people that will always come and tell us that if I assume leadership, this is what I will do to us, this is what I will do to us, they are the same people that are failing us.
Definitely.
And you see them dividing us along the line of ethnicity, along religious life, line, and all of that. So we are tired of that. Nigerians should wise up, most especially the youth. The youth too, we want to test that seat. In fact, if be that I'm born or not, I will have also contest, sir.
But if you ask me, we have a lot of youths in various positions. Are they doing any better? We have very young, and even these ones that we're talking, they were young people when they got there. All of them were very young people. Is it a problem of youth or is it the kind of leadership we produce? Most
of the youth today you see in leadership, they are being imposed by godfathers.
But they say power is not given a la carte. The youth needs to fight for this power. Nobody will give it to them. Look at the U.S. The U.S. to have old men there now, not because the youth have shown that they are no longer ready. So I think we should, nobody, I keep saying it. If you ask me, look at these men that will say they are old there now. Nobody gave them this power. They fought the military. They did democracy. They did what they could do. They got there. So we shouldn't
in Nigeria?
Yes, they did what, be it right or wrong, they did what they had to do. Nobody, even if your father is the president of Nigeria, and you don't take steps, he will not pick you and put you there. You need to show some form of this thing. Now, nobody, if you tell me that they will give it to the youth, I'm telling you, in a million-year time, there's nowhere in the world where they will sit down and say, oh, now it's youth, everybody, youth, old people. No, you have to show that you want to take it. You have to grab this power. How do the youth take this power?
The youth will have taken power in this country long ago.
Okay.
But, sir, let's be frank with ourselves. Youth that tried that once were completely suppressed. Some of them were removed from the scene completely, and we don't even hear about them.
But let me come. I will count governors now who are in their 60s. Ex-governors who are in their 60s.
Okay.
When they were governors, they were in their early 40s. They were youths.
Yes.
Governor Ojuzo Kalu.
Okay.
We had Donald Duke.
Okay.
We had Yaya Bello.
Yaya Bello.
We had even the Ademola. This thing. These were young people.
McKinney.
What have they done differently? Look at James Onanefe Bori. They were in their 40s. Look at our former Governor Jolly Yami. They were in their 40s. Did they do anything different from the 60-year-old men?
To an extent, sir, I will still stand by my words. Now, one of the major challenges that our youth also have in this country, one thing with this country, is this particular mindset that several of our politicians actually, that are occupying various positions are there not to serve. They are businessmen. They are businessmen. They are actually not there to serve.
But to serve their business.
But to serve their business. To do business, to get money, so as to boost their businesses. That is our major challenge. I'm a teacher. There was a day I was like evaluating my students, and I asked them, what do you want to be in future? One of them told me that he wants to be a politician, and I asked him why. He said, I want to make money. That is the mindset, sir. Every politician in this country that today you see occupying any seat just want to make money. Let's be frank with ourselves. Unlike the white man country, these are people that serve. They serve their people. They serve humanity. That is why you see in most of these countries out there, if something happens, the president will, you see that the president will just resign and leave. He will tell that our fellow people, he will resign and leave the seat. Sir, how many of your governors have ever resigned when things are going sour? Not even governors. How many chairmen of local government? How many commissioners? How many, councillors have ever resigned?
Even appointees, they just appoint you and
you see, when you are not delivering, leave that seat. So that is the mindset. That is what is killing this nation, sir. Everybody wants to make wealth out of our commonwealth. Nobody is ready to serve. Even if there is a disaster somewhere, it has become a window for somebody to make money.
Definitely.
They don't care about the people that are in pain, the plight of the poor, the plight of the people that don't have where to lay their head. Nobody cares. That is our major challenge. You see an innocent youth that today you so much trusted, and you entrusted him with one small position in the government so that he can always serve the youth. You will never hear of him again. You will never see him. You will see him pass you with car and even throw doors on you. That's our problem.
You begin to give excuses.
Excuses. That's the mindset. So if Nigerians will wake up and, let's change our mindset that politics is only to go there and maybe if we can change that, sir, Nigeria will be the best country, not in Africa, but in the world.
Definitely.
All our politicians, most of them, sir, 99% of them, sir, they are not out there to serve us, but to serve themselves and to serve their business. We don't want to mention them, but all of us know.
Thank you very much. You said it, because many we've entrusted our hopes on many, both young and old. And when they get there, you begin to wonder, is this the same person that we used to sit and talk together? Is this the same person that promised this, promised that? And look at where they are now. Well, we've gone to the political stories. Time is running. Let me go to one story here on news, First News. First News, I want us just to have a soft story to discuss about, and I think this affects people. Let's go to First News, first newspaper. The headlines are, it's all over, all is forgiven. Tinubu ends Cold War with Sanwo-Olu. That is what they say, the Cold War has been ended with Sanwo-Olu. So just like you said, maybe probably he's just creating these stories for himself. But let's see. They say the war has ended. Well, it is left for him and his camp to decide if it has ended or not. Then we have another story here that said, bandits attack mosques during night prayers, 1 killed, 2 injured. I'd like us to look at this bandit attack. I want to take it from the angle of this. These criminals, they have a way. They do use divide and rule. If they want to operate in a place like Taraba or Benue or Plateau, they add a religious angle to it to make it look as if they are fighting for a certain religion. Now you find out that even where there are majority of one religion, they still attack people there. So you will find out that they are not fighting for religion. They don't have any political reason why they are fighting. And I'm even beginning to, they are not fighting for the cows. They are just criminals out to kill people. Now, what will make them go and attack a mosque? And I know if it was Christmas, they would do same to a church. So what do you think is the motive behind all these senseless killings?
Bandits don't have religion, just like you rightly mentioned. Now, when I was like going through a documentary and an article the other day, the writer stated clearly that these people are non-Nigerians that enter into this country just to also tap from our Commonwealth. Nigeria is rich, sir.
Very, very rich. Very, very rich.
So you will discover that they kill without regards since they don't have religion. But my major challenge, sir, like the case of, is it Zamfara and all of that, that you've been hearing of the bandit incessant attack from time to time. I learned that there is this mining ground in Zamfara that they want to take over that mining ground because there, at that particular spot, there they mine uranium, gold, and all of that. And of course, Taraba also have a lot of natural resources deposited.
We do.
And I am beginning to look at it this way, that these people actually are in this country just to tap from our Commonwealth. They want to tap from our Commonwealth. Now, you can always believe with me that these criminals are actually out for money.
Yes.
They will come to a community, raid that community, or they will come to a community and kidnap handful of persons and they will be demanding millions. Somebody have it to say the other time that this money that has been paid to them as ransom, they often transport it back to their route where they normally come from.
Definitely.
So I don't actually know where they come from, but sir, I'm worried because the question here is, what happened to our borders? Does it mean our borders are porous?
They are obviously porous.
Now, if our borders are porous, what is the government doing so as to address this issue? Because, sir, our people are dying in numbers as the days are going back. It is painful and worrisome when you wake up every day and hear that scores are killed here, scores are killed there, owing to the activity of these bandits. So let me again say this without missing word, that bandits don't have religion, they are heartless, and the essence of their attack, the incessant attack in most of our community, is to rob us of our Commonwealth. They want to take our wealth to their country. And our government just have to wake up and address this issue before it gets out of hand.
Thank you very much, Mr. Jerry. You really done justice to the stories today. And well, before you go, just a minute or two, I will see Mr. Jerry Timothy going into politics.
No, I'm academia.
Academia. So we should expect you to be a professor, not an honorary doctor,
Not in the distant time. You will see me here one day as a prof.
Thank you very much. I like that confidence,
yeah,
Mr. Jerry of College of Education, staff with College of Education, Zinc Department. You are from Taraba State?
From Taraba State.
Which local government?
Precisely, Takun local government.
Takun local government.
Yes,
that's good. People from Southern Taraba, you people are doing us well in Taraba.
You are welcome, sir.
Thank you very much.
You are welcome.
I really appreciate your coming today.
Thank you.
And I think you've done justice to the stories we have. So we have to let you go on this way tomorrow. Go and stay with your family because by Tuesday now you'll be off.
Tomorrow
you'll be doing your job again. Thank you very much for coming.
You're welcome.
It's always a pleasure. So at this time we come to the end of this segment of the morning show. Don't go anywhere because after this we are coming with a very, very big surprise, just like what we have. We're bringing someone else after this segment. Thank you. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
stuck in Jalingo late at night? Need a safe and reliable ride fast? Introducing Supercab, Jalingo's trusted ride-hailing service from anywhere in the city. We will pick you up right at your doorstep. Book a ride in seconds. Safe, fast and affordable. Visit www.supercab.com.ng or download the Supercab app today. Supercab, your ride, your way. Are you stuck in Jalingo late at night? Need a safe and reliable ride fast? Introducing Supercab, Jalingo's trusted ride-hailing service from anywhere in the city. We will pick you up right at your doorstep. Book a ride in seconds. Safe, fast and affordable. Visit www.supercab.com.ng or download the Supercab app today. Supercab, your ride, your way.
Taraba State, let's ascend to the future. Imagine a world where entertainment, transportation, finance and commerce are at your fingertips 24/7. Welcome to the future. Taraba Business School and Taraba News proudly present a revolutionary lineup of products and services designed to transform your life. Sun TV, your premier 24/7 destination for local and international entertainment, news and educational content. Come to the broadcast of News Hour on Super Media Television.
Welcome to the broadcast of World News on Super Media Television.
Welcome to the broadcast of news across Nigeria on Super Media Television.
This is Sport Daily on Sun TV. Good morning, Nigeria. This is the morning show from Sun TV.
Supercab, safe, convenient and affordable 24/7 transportation services across Jalingo and Taraba State.
Good morning this morning, and I do welcome una to the pidgin section of our morning show. As this is a section where we dey knack una tori on things where they happen for inside we country, even to serve our community and our society. My name na Esther Oka Steven, and with me this morning now one correct guest, one special guest wey come visit me for inside Jalingo in person of Nurse Patience Andrew. Auntie Nurse, good morning and welcome to the pidgin section this morning.
Morning, ma. Thank you.
Okay, my country people who are concerning our health matter we want to talk this morning, most especially reach inside our body. So this matter we want to talk about this morning now concerning cholera. Say this is a rainy season and we know how the paroles take the good during this rainy season. So our topic where we want to talk on this morning now about cholera. Yes, we the hear am say cholera. So a nurse patients go tell us what cholera be. And wetin dey cause am, and then how we go take prevent am. So Auntie Nurse, welcome once again. Okay, my country people, make una draw una cushion, make una relax. Sake of say the question won't begin now. Okay, Auntie Nurse, welcome to the Pidgin section this morning. I thank you for joining me once again.
Thank you, ma.
I beg, I want to make you tell us the meaning of cholera. So, because say many of us, we dey feel am for our body, they happen to us. But only say when they say cholera, they go to say whether na one kind big disease because of say they only know am for their language. So, I beg, wetin be cholera?
Thank you, ma. Cholera, as we all know, we know say cholera na waterborne disease.
Okay.
And this waterborne disease is affecting the intestine. And it is caused by a bacteria. And the name of that bacteria is Fibro cholerae, of which if it enter our body, it dey affect intestine.
Hey, Auntie Nurse, no verse. You say the name of the bacteria na wetin?
Vibrio cholerae.
Vibrio cholerae, my country people. This one, it pass me well, yo. I should take it up and she say it dey affect the intestine. And I don't hear am, my country people. So, Auntie Nurse, wetin be the symptom? How person go take know say e get cholera?
Person go know say get cholera, you go dey pass frequent stool, diarrhea will be there, and vomiting, you be vomiting frequently. Weakness of the body go dey there. And you go get muscles cramp, your stomach, because of the stool where you dey pass frequently, you go dey feel the muscles of your stomach dey cramp, like e dey squeeze.
Okay.
And you go dey vomit frequently. And dehydration dey there. You where you dey pass stool frequently and you dey vomit frequently, dehydration will exhibit itself there. That is losing of water in the body. And if no water for body, you know say the body cannot work normally.
Okay, you say person go dey stool frequently. Wetin be stool? I know stool na im be say to shit abi purge.
Yes,
okay.
na to shit, purging frequently
Okay.
than the normal way you dey go pass your shit.
Country people na don hear am for Auntie Nurse Mark. She say one of the symptoms how you go take know say you get this cholera, say you go get wetin they call am say diarrhea. Yes, I believe say we sabi, all of us we sabi diarrhea, say cause say e dey happen to especially adults, and this is na rainy season. You go dey notice one kind of milky appearance for inside your shit. Yes, she say belle go pain you, you go dey purge, and when you go to toilet, na small something go come outside, milky whitish appearance go follow join your stool, come out small, despite the hours, the minutes when e be say you go spend for inside that bedroom. Auntie patient, when somebody get diarrhea, that stool e dey smell, that whitey something e dey smell.
E dey smell. Sometimes if you continue passing the diarrhea, you go come see say you go experience dysentery, where you go dey pass stool with blood inside.
Oh.
That one e don become chronic.
Okay. And again, my country people, she also talk say stomach upset. Yes, and this stomach upset, say the person go dey experience stomach pain, and also the person go dey vomit, especially for children. Now don hear am. And also she come talk say you go come dey notice talk say like say your stomach get muscle pain. E go be like say and even say she talk say you go lose weight, say water wey dey your body you go comot. So abeg, Auntie Nurse, this one wey you talk now, these symptoms now, I believe say my country people wey dey watch am, they don get am. So for those of una wey just dey join us, this na the Pidgin section of our morning show. As I dey tell una na session wey we dey knack una tori on things wey dey happen for inside we country. As una can see, na cholera matter we carry come so. And this cholera, una sabi say no be for only Naija e dey happen. Yes, some southeast and also for north of Asia country e dey happen for that place. Even say for Latin America, dem too dem dey experience am for that place. Okay, Auntie Nurse, so abeg make you tell country people how person dey take contact this cholera.
One, the use of contaminated water and contaminated food that we they eat every day.
Okay.
And even poor hygiene, environmental poor hygiene and personal hygiene too, they contribute.
Okay, to the symptom. Okay, yes. Auntie Nurse, make you know vex. So this question when I want to ask you this morning, you sabi say as na rainy season now, it's when me I don't experience for my own society. Once rain begin dey fall like this, people go begin dey run kata 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 kata. They run say they wan go fetch rain water. They wan go say rain water e good for body. Say na rain water there they drink e good for drinking. And then they go just go like that, put am. Then rain go for the carry thing enter na to the drink and then be that yo. So I wan ask you say rain water e better pass tap water? Rain water and tap water, which one good? Make we dey drink all?
Both of them they good. The only thing is for proper treatment of the water before you drink it and before you use it. Proper treatment of the water.
Okay.
Yes.
And even self the one you get wetin you talk as they touch light matter for me this morning. You say environmental hygiene. Self say that one self they cause am. Country people una sabi say this one wey Aunty Nurse talk so. True me I don't take my eye see am for inside the community. One community when I don't live before. My country make I no even call that place in name because I know say una too self una dey follow me see wetin I dey see since all of us na Naija we dey. Yes. This environmental health poverty they also they cause am on my country people. Yes. So. Even self this people when they be say this better dey for all this refugee camp. Then too they experience this cholera sharp. When she talks say poor hygiene, environmentalist, my mind just go to that community when I be all day before. Yes, sake of say that community, my country people, if you see where they go fetch their water, yourself will go cry. The environment is not good at all. They go enter for inside bush, dig hole, dig ground with the hole. Then water go begin to come out. Sometimes the color of the water it not even make sense at all. Yes, and that is where when rainy season come, they go just begin the happy say rain don't come, rain don't come. So I don't hear am for Aunty Nurse ma. She said the water for rain is good, but make una dey boil am. Una hear am for mouth. She said the water for tap too is good, but before you go drink water, many a times make we dey boil am. So those of my people when they say they're there for community where they watch this program via YouTube, as now can see, we there for Facebook at Some TV, even self we there for YouTube at Some TV Live. Meanwhile, make una drop una comment for comment session. Make una follow me touch light matter this morning. Aunty Nurse, thank you once again for joining me. Because make I no waste much of our time this morning. I want me Aunty Nurse go straight to the point by telling us wetin they cause these things. I know say you don't give us the symptom, but the question when I want to ask you be say, if you get some kind of way person go prevent by through wetin they chop, make you not get this cholera. Wetin person go fit chop when you be say you go dey abstain, go may no get this cholera. Wetin person go do?
So with this country where we dey in now, people go they say no money to buy better things to eat. But with the little you have, you can still manage. Just that make the thing be clean. Like the fruit where we they buy outside they eat. At least make we they wash them before we eat. Not like some people they go buy outside. They will use their dirty clothes to even clean the fruit before eating it.
Okay.
You have to come and wash it. Make we go back house, wash them with salt and water before we take the fruit. And even the vegetables we they buy. At least make we they wash them very well before we cook them. Make we cook our food properly very well before eating. And even our water, boiling it is very good, and also filtering the water and keeping it in a good container, clean container. No be say na any container you go just go keep your drinking water. And if you keep am well, make sure you cover your water very well so that flies no go get access into it.
Okay. Hi Aunty Nurse, thank you very much. The one where you talk about when it sweets me. Now concerning this our vegetable and fruit when it be say you talk this morning. She talks say many people with them, even self me self I don't see them. Many people with them they go like Saturday when it be say I go market they come back. Somebody just price the mango. And then tell her say this mango see as the amount be when it just pay, just carry the mango now begin the chopper. Yeah, mango when it be say fly don't patient. And until now self don't talk and say some people they go just buy this fruit, they go come carry their dirty wrapper take clean them. That the air go, waiting no, mango, all those things when they be say, and they will come eat them with the back. Me say if I don't take my eyes here. So Aunty Nurse, that way you talk, you good well. And also to wash your fruit, she talks say make we wash them. Even say for our vegetable, I don't see situation, especially for inside the village. When it be say maggot to go gum leave vegetable, they go tell say maggot to tuna meat, maggot to tuna vegetable. Say now the vegetable now change to maggot. They go slice them. Join the vegetable to cook them. And at the end of the day, the running stomach will go start. The person will begin the purging. My country people, Aunty Nurse don't talk now. Say make we wash the vegetable well. Even say many people they go after madam don't slice them for them from market. Then reach out, they not go use salt again to kill the maggot. They go just wash and pack and like that. Both the maggot as I earlier talk, put them for pot to begin they take out the cocoa. So aunty nurse don talk am say make we dey wash our fruit very well, and also make we dey wash our vegetable very well. Say na so we go take prevent am. Even sef our hand with soap water. Yes, she don talk am make we dey wash our hand well with soap water. Even sef una sabi say concerning this food matter wey she dey talk so, una sabi say many people sef this seafood sef dey cause am. Uncooked food when e be say this raw food. Some people sef dey go say geisha na like this, they don already cook am. Na canned food, they don already do am. No need to boil am small, no need to warm am, no need to na to just carry bread begin dey chop am like that. No be everybody system dey take am. So many of this seafood too dey follow dey give cholera. Na so oyibo people dem dey take dey catch their own for that side. Many of these our African people dem for that side. So sometimes when una dey buy all this seafood, make una dey careful. All this uncooked food wey they put for can. Those of us when you say we wan imitate obodo oyibo people, we wan chop fresh food, make una dey careful. We na correct Naija we be o. So some kind time make una dey take style dey fry am or dey warm am or before una chop. Shebi una get make the thing done small. Okay, because many of us say our system no carry but one show level. That we go say we dey eat canned food, we dey eat. So my country people una don hear am for aunty nurse mouth. And also our water, she don talk am say make we dey boil our water. Even though sef say na rain water, it deserve to be boiled. Aunty nurse, one question when e be say I get for you this morning concerning how to prevent this cholera, this hospital this thing. You know say again, I don't see many occasions, even myself when I small, when e be say we go cry say mommy stomach dey pain me or daddy my belle don dey pain me, you come say okay go carry salt put am for water make you drink. If you drink am the belle go stop, and true if we drink am the belle go stop. Shey you get? So the question when I get for you this morning be say if pikin e get am and the pikin don drink am, when the pikin come dey shit small need still dey for us to go get medicine for hospital. And then the second question when I get for you again na concerning, okay, answer this one before I go that side.
Need dey to go to the hospital. The salt and water, we do call it ORS bar, oral rehydration salt.
Oral
rehydration salt.
Okay, rehydration salt.
Yes.
Okay.
That one we I dey advise males for house make at least make they keep, even though na one sachet of the ORS for house, especially for children.
The ORS na medicine.
Yeah, we will say yes, it's medicine. It's just to rehydrate the baby. You know the water when they lose, the more the stool when they pass, the more you they give am that salt and water to regain the water when they lose. Yes. And they give am strength. Yes, that water. Yes. Okay. But at least if you start to give am for house, make sure you immediately take him to nearby clinics or primary health care, so that for proper treatment. You get some mothers so they no get that experience of using ORS, and before they will leave pikin go dey purge for house for 3 days before they will carry am go hospital, pikin already is weak and maybe don't go into shock, of which if pikin don't reach shock now, they go want the health personnel to do magic. And we know say life no dey our hand, na for God hand. We dey try our best, but at least make una start to dey treat them for us with this salt and water. Even though you no get money for water bottles, 2 sachets of pure water will help you to mix 1 sachet of ORS.
Okay.
So you mix it and start giving the baby before you rush the baby to the hospital. Okay. If you know some people, if they go hospital, they will like 2 days make they go back house. And if really you want to go back house on time, do the immediate effect since from house before taking it. At least if you go, you don't already they give an ORS. If you go if you can't carry the pikin go hospital, 2 days will not be much. You will go back home, they will discharge you. But if you leave pikin for house, they purge for 3 days, you don't go shock. And you want magic, you know say no go work immediately for you to go home. You go see pikin go reach 2 weeks man for hospital just to revive pikin. This diarrhea and vomiting na big case where they kill children no be small for hospital. Some people go bring pikin before you know, you go dey check vital signs before you know pikin don already die, because already don lose the much water wey supposed to dey work for the body.
My country people, for those of una wey just dey join us this morning, this na the pidgin section of our morning show, and a section where we dey knack una tori on things wey dey happen for inside the country, even to serve our community and our society. With me in the house this morning and nurse patient Andrew from Federal Medical Center, Yola. So we dey talk matter concerning cholera, and she don't touchlight matter, follow us, say the symptoms we don't discuss over here this morning. So make una follow us for Facebook. Even yourself we there for YouTube at Some TV Live. Make una check for the pidgin section. Una go see correct matter so that una go follow, drop on a message for that place. She don't talk, say cholera person fit get am from inside water. Yes, water when they be say they not treat and fine. Even yourself person fit get am from inside food. Yes, food when it be say you know wash am properly, even fruit itself. Say you need to be washed properly so that you no go get am. And she talks say when you don't contact this cholera, so one of the symptoms be say you go dey shitty anyhow, you go dey get running stomach, your belly go do brrr. And when you go enter for toilet, you know go see better thing, and milky white substance go join your stool will come outside there. So you no go shitty strong shitty again. Even yourself she touchlight matter enter children their place now. Say children they go dey experience, they go dey vomit it. And they go they get stomach pain. So just now she just tell us say she they advise parents to talk to say make parents they drop at least ORS for housing. And she don't talk the meaning of that ORS. Anti-patient, what do you say the ORS mean?
Oral rehydrated salt.
Okay, oral rehydrated salt. She can't talk say even say that salt when the be our parents be they give us those days. Say make we put salt for water drink and say our belly go stop. They say that one too na first aid. She said that one too good, but parents now when they watch this program, she said she they advise say make at least sachets of ORS. They even said she tell us say we go mix them with water, put for this Eragoris bottle before we give the children. Maybe one sachet of pure water before we go carry give the child. And also say after that one just be like first aid yo. Say that one not mean say you no go see carry the child go for nearby clinic for checkup. You say after we don't do that one, I don't do that one, make una carry the pikin go for checkup. Until now, she get one kind of experience when myself I get, especially from this our parents when they be say they just give birth. No, many of them, this in a rainy season now, we get food, we get fruit to them plenty for inside town. So many of them they go say, when I get to bed that time, I not see mango chop, and this person just born now. May I not see mango chop now na mango season. You go come begin they chop mango, they chop fruit and proper hygiene, not the washing before. You just buy a chop and say, okay, make a you they breastfeed the baby. So I want to ask you, say, baby, feel contact, and when the mother don't begin they purge, don't begin because I like that way it also the person self go they lose weight. When the mama don't they experience that in because of the frequent eating of those things when they be say it will make her get stomach upset. That one too feel affect the baby from breast.
Go fit affect the baby.
Okay.
Go fit affect the baby in the case of mother, you know, they take care of yourself. Personal hygiene, no, they there. You know, say this nipple, the breast need to be kept clean.
Okay.
If you can't leave dirty, they gather there, picking they can't suck the breast. You know, say already is taking disease into your system. And the fruit where she they buy is good for her to be taking fruit, but make sure say make she they wash and well before eating it.
Okay. Oh, Auntie Nurse, thank you very much, country people who don't hear from nurse patients in matter. She talk say that fruit, anytime when they be say nursing more than they get problem for their system. When they be say the thing don't affect their eaters, when they purge anyhow, say they also they affect speaking too for breast. So our nursing parents, then when they watch this program, if you get those of our parents, when they be say our children, they nurse baby or our neighbor, make una help us to tell them big no. So maybe they wash their fruit well before they eat them, so that it no go affect baby anytime when they be say they don't get this cholera, my country people. Even though she told say the nipple of your breast, make una they clean them. Yes. That is why when they say for hospital where you they go for checkup and they, when you newly, but they will tell you say make you they check your breast, make you they remove the dirty when they be say it they go man. So that when the time you born, your pikin no go begin they suck out the dirty for you. Oh no, special thank you for joining us this morning. I beg you before we go, I want to make you help me advise parents. Which advice you get for parents and people when they be say then they watch us concerning their health matter. It is good when they be say we they go for checkup once in a while, or as we just sit down for us, so we go just day. Anytime we they feel headache, we just continue to they buy medicine when they be say nurse them, no or doctor they not prescribe for us, say na first aid on our own. Which advice you get to leave for us before you go back this morning?
My advice to parents and everyone out there is for us to make sure we dey go hospital for medical checkup. Not because say you dey feel headache, you go just go buy paracetamol dey take. Paracetamol go just calm am for some time, but it's not treating the main cause of that headache. So it's advisable you go to the hospital and run out some tests to know the main cause of that headache, and you get a proper treatment there. And also, my advice to mothers to make sure you take good care of your kids, especially these small ones. You know, say anything where they see for ground, the one where they crawl. You know, anything where they see for ground, now mouth they carry and go. So make sure your environment is clean. Dispose all the waste bins. Make sure your water is always kept in a clean place. And make sure, even though you go out, you use toilet, make sure you wash your hand with soap and water.
Okay.
Whenever you go out, you don't know the people where you touch or you shake. Well, if you come out, we know say if you come out, no be everybody go immediately go bath. But at least wash your hand with soap and water before entering the kitchen or doing any other things. Thank you. And we know say health and wealth, health is wealth, ba? If you are healthy, you are wealthy. So make sure we take care of ourselves. Thank you.
Auntie Nurse, thank you very much for joining me this morning. Country people that don't hear the advice when Auntie Nurse talk, the one when they speak me where she say make we always wash our hand before we do anything. Say as we go out, we don't know the thing where they be say we touch for outside. So she say on advice to talk say make we always wash our hand well. And also they don't give those nursing mothers them advice. Those ones when they say their children see they crow for ground, say make una they wash, wait till una pikin they pick, they chop. And also that ground when una pikin they crow, make sure say it they very, very neat. Say make we they keep our surroundings them clean. And also make we they dispose, make we they throw away dirty when it be say it don't pile for inside the waste bin for a long time. When the dirty don't full, make una they try, they dispose and make una they throw away and come out for us. Because say all those smells them, good do. Oh, Auntie Nurse, I thank you very much for joining me this morning.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you very much. My viewers at home, those of you now will join us for this pidgin section this morning. I throw a salute to now as usual. And they thank you for joining us. But to meanwhile, make una not forget to join us on Facebook. You make una drop on a comment for that place. Even yourself, we there for YouTube at Some TV Live. I they wait to touch lights on matter with honor for that our pages for that place. Okay, I thank you once again for joining us this morning. My name is Esther Okastivi, and for here we go draw the curtain on the pidgin section of our morning show. So meanwhile, make una not go away because of this pidgin section will continue with Oga Abraham. Una do.